let's talk about Bridgman. So I watched this instructor talk about how it's really difficult for young artists to dissect Bridgman. And if you don't know Bridgman, let's pull up the Wikipedia, because even I don't know his history. I'm only learning it now. So George Brant Bridgman, RCA, was a Canadian-American painter, writer, and teacher in the fields of anatomy and figure drawing. Awesome. He taught anatomy for artists at the Art Students League of New York. So the book that Marshall Vandroff, the instructor that I watched on YouTube, was using is this one specifically. It's in his book list for like a lot of Bridgman books. Basically, he's talking about how difficult it is to dissect Bridgman, because Bridgman goes from being very vague about the placement of lines. In his descriptions, he says, like, now draw a thigh and the leg which supports this greatest part of the weight. And then in the next page, he just completely deviates from a certain line. And so, like, young students like me, like, you know, you have to be, like, we take things at face value. You know, we follow things down to a T, and then when we see something that's not followable, like, where do we go from there? And so Marshall Vandroff was like, oh, you need an instructor to be able to dissect Bridgman properly. I actually finished just, like, the first and then half of the second one. This was during the time when my classes were still a bit light, and then now, you know, it's about to be vacation soon. We're about to have our break. So I'm thinking, like, it would be a fun series, maybe not exactly fun, more instructional actually, to do studies to do studies after having watched his sessions, and to see how I can go from there. So like 12 videos, maybe, hopefully. I really want to do this, okay? Listen to me, future Naren, listen. You hoe. You better do this, you better commit. This is just 12 videos, just 12. And so I'm going to attempt to do Bridgman Bootcamp. 12 videos. I'll be sketching either during the watch. I'm not gonna show Marshall Vandroff's video. You should like head over to his channel specifically just to watch him. But like, I'm going to be sketching, and then I'm gonna be posting the sketches with my commentary, probably. I don't know why I keep holding. It's just so nice to hold him. He's really chonky, super chonky, really firm. So that's all. Thank you for watching. Bye bye now. Woo-boo-doo-boo-doo-boo. I should have an outro jingle, or maybe an intro jingle. Bye bye from Naren or some shit like that.